want to say good rising and shalom to everybody who may get a chance to come on and watch these messages today. Hold on, let me clean up the screen. Something is on here and it's going to bother me. Shalom, 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 you guys. Make sure you come on and you speak and you say hello. Hi to everybody. Hi, guys. I definitely want to say that I'm so excited about this reading. Again, mostly everything should be confirmation for those of you guys who are going to be watching stuff with me today. I do have some things that I want to read off before I start the reading, so I'm going to hop into that part because I know it's going to take people a little bit of time to come on. Hi, Uba. Hi, Uba. Let's see who's on Facebook. We've got, hi, Divandria. Hi, you guys. These messages are for divine masculines and divine feminines today. Somebody got on me last week sometime when I went live last and was kind of like, why are these all about the divine feminine? And it's true, it did kind of turn out like that, but I really wanted to try to, bring forth messages for both parties, okay? But anyway, I'm going to read the signs who this reading may most resonate with at this time. And I'm also going to be talking about the numbers on each of these cards because they are going to be, I think, really important in when it comes to your houses in your astrological or your natal chart. Okay. So after I read this, I plan on reading what each of the houses deal with. Okay, you guys. So let me speak to some of the people who are here. Let me see. I see. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to fix this because I'm at a weird angle. I see Lotus Moon Wolf. Hi. Hi, Shalom. Shalom, beloved to hear. Hi, TJ Maxx. How you doing? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back down so y'all can look at the cards. Hopefully y'all can see them really good. This is a new setup, y'all. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff that I was led to do, and I do want to do all of it. Before I read these cards, I'm going to talk about these crystals right here really quick, about all the ones that Spirit told me to put out here. So I don't remember per se. I think this one could be a ruby or a garnet. But I know that Spirit was talking about this is dealing with our wealth and abundance, okay? So for those of you who might not be able to see, this is placed actually underneath the Pentacles card. So I feel like this reading is definitely going to resonate for a lot of you guys. I know, speaking for me personally, it's already definitely resonating, okay? The Peacock Copper I was led to put out here. The Peacock Copper deals with confidence in yourself and in your abilities, okay? Hold on, guys. I'm getting notifications from other readers, which I support. The next thing that came out, I really do not, y'all, for the life of me, I can't remember what this one was called, but it represents the throat chakra for me with this beautiful light blue. And it just so happens to be under the Six of Cups card. Okay. So I feel like that's very significant. And I'll get into that a little bit later. And then we've got Tiger's Eye here that I was actually recently gifted for doing somebody's reading, and I was really grateful for that. Actually, I was gifted with it before I did his reading, but I'm excited. Now that deals with intuition and our psychic abilities and all that kind of stuff, and even more. It deals with our confidence as well, but I can't remember everything. So if you want to, you can look up these stones with the exception of the blue one. I'm sorry that I don't remember the name of this one. The other stones that I have is a Shiva Lingam, and this is about grounding. What I heard from Spirit is that a lot of the things that we have been working on, a lot of the seeds that have been planted while we've been in these connections, they are taking roots. Okay. There's a lot of solidification that's happening both in the spirit as well as getting ready to happen physically. Okay. You are about to see the physical manifestations of what Spirit has been placing on your heart or that Spirit has been moving behind the scenes with, okay? Now, we've got also sitting on the affirmation cards, we have Labradorite. This is one of my favorite stones, you guys. It is absolutely beautiful. My camera is really not doing it much justice. But this is for psychic abilities, okay, as well. being able to be clear about what you're seeing, what you're hearing, all that good stuff. And then finally, we've got rose quartz. Okay, rose quartz is all about unconditional love here. Okay, and it also deals with love between romantic partners as well. But anywho, now I'm going to go ahead and read these cards here. These are the signs who these readings and all the messages that come forth may most resonate with. But this is a general reading, y'all. Hold on. That's what I get for trying to be cute and stuff today. Moving on. We've got Taurus. Okay, so this can be anywhere in your sign. For you guys, Taurus rules the second house. So this could have everything to do with your finances, okay? With your things that you value, love, okay? Values, morals, your own self-worth, your own self-identity. Even though, I'm sorry, it's your self-worth, not identity. The Libra card is here. So this is definitely talking about relationships here, with the seventh house being represented. So you could have, this could affect your seventh house, or some of you guys could, of course, be a Libra, or you can have Libra in your seventh house, okay? We've got Cancer here, which rules the fourth house, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and I think I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Let me double check. Yeah. So Cancer rules the fourth house. So a lot of you guys who have this sign, a lot of things could be happening in your home, a lot of changes, all that good stuff. Remember, these have like a multiplicity of meanings. You could be a Taurus, Libra, or Cancer, and this is going to resonate with you. We got Pisces here. Pisces rules the 12th house. Okay, so we got a lot of things going on with the 12th house energy. We got Aries here. So some of you guys can be Aries, or this is definitely what rules the first house. This is about our identity here, okay? The fourth house, I don't feel like I said a lot about that. So the fourth house deals with your roots. It deals with home life, family life, okay? It can deal with where you come from and deep-rooted emotions and your own deep-rooted sense of self-worth. We also have Gemini. We have got Gemini here, and Gemini rules. We got the third. I'm not saying it rules. Let me not say that. But the third house is indicated here with this card. Okay. So that's that with that. Now, mind you, this is a general reading. So you can be any sign, but this might be really significant for you guys who have these placements. Okay. So, and this could be to me anywhere in your chart. Now we're done with that. We're done with that. Now I'm going to read about the houses really quickly for those who may not be totally aware. I got my little paper and my little notes here that I've been took. Let's see. I see some comments here. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jennifer. Beloved Tahira says fourth house. Thank you so much, Tahira. Okay, so with the first house, which is what Aries rules, I believe. Don't quote me. I could be in error there, but it deals with how others see you. It deals with your attitude towards life. Okay, it's your identity, your self identity. Okay. The second house, like I said, deals with material security. It can deal with values, your personal finances, of course, money, self-worth, your basic values, and your material possessions, your personal possessions, okay? So whatever sign is in that house for you, you'll want to check that out too and look at other readings that are speaking to abundance possibly, okay? With whatever sign rules that for you. The third house is social and intellectual learning. The fourth house is, like I said, the home, the roots, the family, where you come from. Okay. The fifth house is the house of creative self-expression, romance, love, children, entertainment, and also gambling, or I would just say maybe some addictive behaviors. The sixth house is I feel like this is learning by experience, okay? But I could be wrong, but it says learning by material transaction. The seventh house is one-on-one relationships, marriages, friendships, partnerships. So this is even with business as well, social and intellectual action, okay? I hope you guys can hear me really well. I hope y'all can see everything too when it's time. But the most important thing is that y'all hear me. Let's see. The eighth house is ruled, it dominates emotional security. Um, and soul security. You know, I don't know how else to say that. I don't remember what I meant when I was writing that down, but hopefully Spirit will bring more clarity about that. Or, of course, you guys can always look into these things yourself as well and put it in your own words so that you can be clear. The ninth house is learning that shapes our identity. The 10th house deals with material actions, work that we'll be known for, our role and our place in society. Okay. Um, and I feel like some of the notes that I put here is whatever sign rules your 10th house, this is the sign that I feel like with the more experiences in life you gain, or even the older that you get, you realize that you're more like this particular sign, or you have a lot of the characteristic traits of this sign. For me, that's Cancer. Moving on. The 11th house is social and intellectual security. So that's like validation, how you're validated. Okay. What makes you feel good about yourself. And the 12th house could be education. It could deal with emotions. It could deal with karma, um, endings and beginnings. So that's like death and new life. And what else? Y'all, I can't read my own handwriting. So whatever, that sucks for me. But anywho, hopefully that shed a little light on some things. So thank you for those who have stuck through until this point. This is so cool. It's like the same amount of people on both parts. Okay. Hi, Alexis, if you're still here with me. So I'm going to move the stones out of the way because I'm going to need to clarify when it's time. And I'm not going to want that to be in my way. So I'm going to start with the divine masculines. So I was led to understand that when these cards were pulled, that this row at the top is going to be about the divine masculine. And then this row at the bottom is supposedly for the divine feminines. However, please understand that these really can be reversed. They can be swapped. So however it actually applies to you and your situation, that's how you take it. So the bottom of the deck, after I got through pulling all the cards, was the hanged man energy. Okay, I hope y'all can see that. It was the hanging man or the hanged man, which is Pisces energy. Okay, this is about enlightenment. This is about confinement. This is about solitude. This could also be about getting away from the crowd. And the reason that you are moving away from the crowd is so that you can gain a new perspective, that you can gain some form of spiritual enlightenment and insight about a particular matter. Okay. So, with this being like, this is like the overall energy of the whole entire reading. So, it's safe to say that both the divine masculines and feminines could be in this place. Okay. The hanged man reminds me of the hermit card, but it's just like, to me, it's a forced hermit mode. It's like it's something that happens. Sometimes this can be indicative of sickness, or something can happen where you kind of get pushed into being by yourself. Okay. It may not have been something that you chose. With the hermit mode, I feel like you choose hermit mode, but I could be wrong. Okay. If any of this is resonating with you guys, please make sure that you like, okay, the video, and also share it. So moving on, let's hop into everything. So the first card that came out for the divine masculines is the Eight of Pentacles, this time in the upright. Okay. I hope you guys can see that. It's the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Now I feel one of the vibes that I got from this, and I pulled all these cards actually last night. Okay. I was led to pull them last night. But the energy that I got off of this is that I really get the vibe that the divine masculines could have heard from somebody that they've been wanting to hear from. It doesn't have to be the case. And please understand that this can go either way. I feel like there was some form of communication. I don't know, maybe it'll come out, but there was some form of communication that caused the divine masculine to feel like, okay, I could go ahead and start back working now. Like, I feel that for the divine masculines in like the last 2 to 3 readings, this had been coming up for them, and it would be up sometimes and it would be down sometimes. And that made me feel, when it was down, it made me feel like they weren't putting in energy or they weren't putting in effort into a connection anymore. Okay. But now with it being back upright, there's a possibility that they could have regained their focus at this time and really be working on something that they're extremely skilled in. This could be, somebody could be in construction here. This is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy as well. But if it's not just construction, it could be any type of work. You could be an entrepreneur. You could work for a major company, but whatever it is, you are very, it's like you didn't put your head down and you're getting very focused. You're going into drive, I'm hearing. And whatever you're working on is going to give you recognition at some point. Like with the finished results, with the finished projects, you will receive recognition. You could even receive people asking for you, seeking out your expertise and all that kind of stuff. So that's that with that. The second card that came out was the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is usually feminine energy. But again, this could be the energy of the masculine or the feminine here. But remember, these are the cards that came out when I was asking about the masculine. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about order. It's about getting the house in order. They are people who are very hardworking, not afraid of hard work whatsoever. This is also a wealthy woman, or in this case, this could be a wealthy man, okay? And this person is trying to build their wealth, okay? They're trying to set up their home. They're trying to establish themselves financially, fiscally. This is a responsible person. Okay, a person who definitely takes their responsibility very seriously. This is also Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. Okay, so somebody could either be dealing with a woman who's got Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in their charts, or again, this is the divine masculine's energy, and he could have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in their chart. The Queen of Pentacles is beautiful. She's abundant. She's generous. She's loving. She's caring. She's very nurturing. This is a mom, possibly. Doesn't have to be. You could be single. You could be. Hi, Elsie. Hi. Let me see who else came on. Nobody. Okay, everybody's still with me? Hopefully. Those who need to be here will be here, and those who need to see it later, you'll get the message. But yeah, so the Queen of Pentacles could be a mother, okay? And if she's not, she's got all the makings to be somebody's mama. Moving on. The Six of Pentacles came out. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just saying that strong and wrong. This is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups came out here as well. And that definitely made me feel, this definitely gave me an ex vibe, but it doesn't have to be the case. But with the card that followed, it definitely gave me an ex situation. Okay. But the Six of Cups generally deals with reminiscing, having thoughts and memories about either somebody from the past or just emotional connections, emotional fulfillment or happiness from the past. Okay, this is nostalgia. This is you, like you could be getting whiffs of perfume or whiffs of cologne, because again, these messages are interchangeable. But whatever it is, it puts you in this space. It could be any type of emotions though, okay? Although I get the vibe that it's something good. But the truth is, these memories could be both. You could be weighing the good and the bad about a certain situation, okay? You've got memories. You're reflecting on something, how somebody made you feel, okay? The last and final card that came out for the Divine Masculines was the Wheel of Fortune. And I was really excited to see this because this basically made me feel like the Divine Masculine is undergoing divinely appointed changes, okay? There are cycles that are ending. And these two cards coming out lastly together, this is what made me feel that this had everything surrounding X energy, okay? X energy. So I really get the vibe that somebody is going to be, I feel like, weighing pros and cons about possibly a Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? The Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, this is fixed sign energy. So this is Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo energy. But the Wheel of Fortune is about abundance. It's about cycles ending and new ones beginning. It is also about destiny. Okay. So whatever is getting ready to happen, this has been destined to happen. This is the appointed time. Somebody is being raised up for such a time as this. Okay. So let's go ahead and start clarifying for the divine masculines here. Spirit, thank you so much for this reading. We give your name glory and praise. Okay, so look at this. This is already mirroring so far the divine feminine cards. So the Four of Swords just came out here. I feel like the Four of Swords for me is always about getting to self. And it's about reflection. It's about reflection. It is about you know how when you go through a breakup, you guys, it's like this period of time when you're laying down in your bed, no matter what time of day. It could be really late at night though, the wee hours of the morning, and you're playing back. And even if it's not, it doesn't matter about the time of day. This could just be over a span of time. When you have experienced the breakup, you start to think about everything, like what went wrong, what you could have done better, what the partner did, all of that kind of stuff. That's what energy the Four of Swords usually gives me. Okay. And somebody is trying to figure out, like, they're trying to figure something out. That's where I'll stop with that until we get more energy, more cards, okay? But the Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. And this is intellectual stuff. This is about communication, whether it's internal communication or it's external communication. But Four of Swords also deals with retreating, you know, a feeling of being alone. So a lot of you guys could be working solo. And that's where you get a lot of time to think. And even if you work with a partner or whatever, it's just in the times that you're working, building, whatever it is with this Ace of Pentacles, this Eight of Pentacles, please forgive me, you guys. This is where you have a lot of time to reflect and to go over so many different things. You spinning things around and everything, okay? All right, so the two cards that just came up were the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I'm telling y'all, I feel like somebody heard from the woman that they love. That's what this makes me think about. The Ace of Wands is a lot of sexual chemistry, a lot of sexual energy here as well. It doesn't have to be, this could also be just communication as well, but passionate communication here. So somebody heard from their Queen of Cups. This is a woman who they find extremely attractive. She could be somewhat mysterious to them. They may not feel like they totally get her. They don't have her totally pegged. This is an intuitive woman. She can be very persuasive or manipulative. It depends on, what extreme she goes from. But she is a dreamer. She's a prophet. She's prophetic. Very loving, very nurturing. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here, okay? I'm getting Gemini in your chart, but you also have water. So you could be a Gemini with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or you could be a Libra or any one of the air signs, but you also have got water in your chart, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if this is the High Priestess, okay? And the Divine Feminine showing up here. But with the Ace of Wands, this is about a passionate new beginning, okay? Somebody wants a passionate new beginning. And I also feel like that's going to be the outcome. With the Ace of Wands, this is also about a new opportunity coming in. I do think this could be about life and it could be about work. Okay. So this could be about your life's work, which makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. This is divinely orchestrated as well. This is divine timing. This is like the universe saying, okay, it is time. I'm hearing that whatever you're working on is going to be blessed. Spirit, are there any more messages for this? Are there any more messages for this Eight of Pentacles? You guys, somebody could be pregnant with the Ace of Wands here. But you know what? This is pregnant with opportunity, pregnant with desire as well. Though I feel like it could also be a real pregnancy. Like some of y'all might get together and after, I'm talking about, it could just be that one time y'all get together and it's gonna be what happens. The baby is gonna be happening. I wouldn't be surprised if this happens sometime around August or something like that. And I'm only saying that because of the number 8 here. But Today is also the 8th day, isn't it? Whatever. 8 is somehow significant. Okay. Somebody could be 8 months. I don't know. 8 weeks. Just throwing that out there. All right. The next card that came out is the King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like this is really just keeping true to the statement that I made a little bit earlier about how I feel that somebody heard from their love. And so the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups could be the same feminine energy, but we shall see. Somebody, this person, the King of Wands energy, which could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius male, who's got Capricorn in their chart, Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo, I feel like spoke to their Queen of Pentacles. You guys could be seeing a lot of the number 3 right now. This is 3 cards coming out and 3 cards here. That's 33 as of now. So somebody could be 33. That resonates with me. I'm 33. Moving on. I feel like there was some form of slow but steady communication, or I wouldn't be surprised if this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius male is going to begin to slowly open up to their person, to their Queen of Cups energy, to their divine feminine. And I also feel like this Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles go together as well. I feel like their lady, their girl, their woman, their feminine could be moving from the Knight of Pentacles, so that's slow but steady movement, into straight boss status. Okay, maybe the masculine could feel this somehow or sense this. Maybe messages will be coming in during a period of retreat. I wouldn't be surprised if they're getting dreams or messages from spirit about this. Okay, I'm going to stop clarifying right there. We're going to move on to the Queen of Pentacles energy. Spirit. Okay. Okay, I have to do this. I feel led to leave this right here. Y'all saw how that, some of y'all on YouTube, you may not have saw how that flew out, but this Hierophant in reverse flew out over the Wheel of Fortune. And I definitely feel like there's some validity to that. Hi, BB Elias, if you're still here with me. Let me see. Layla Tachik says, I see me. And then Davandria said, yeah, I unblocked him and messaged him. Laugh out loud. Girl, Davandria, tell me why we done it. Girl, I ain't got time to play with you. We done the same thing. Okay, moving on. Let me stay focused. Spirit, can you please give some cards, giving more information and details about what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles energy? Who is this? So the 10 of Pentacles just flew out of the deck, okay? So this could be somebody where you guys share a home right now. If you don't share a home now, this is something that's on someone's mind. 10 of Pentacles is usually my ancestor-approved relationship. But most importantly, this is about a partnership that is going to be one that is very stable, very, very secure. I feel like both parties are going to be equal. They're going to match one another with the 2 5s. It's going to be like give and take. Okay, that's beautiful. Reciprocity. I also get stability, security, feeling at home with one another, feeling very safe, free to be vulnerable. Even if they choose not to be, they know that they're safe. Okay, this is security here as well. This is choosing security over possibly risk. Spirit, give us some more insight. Give us some more insight. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Let the second card be an answer to that, please. So we got 2 cards to fly out, both in the reverse here, okay? So we got the 8 of Wands flying out. That's communication. And we got the Page of Swords in reverse as well. 8 of Wands definitely deals with passionate communication, quick ass communication that then flew in. So that's, to me, standing out with what Divandria and I said about communication, about the people that we're dealing with, that this communication could have been blocked. Okay. 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is what I'm hearing so far with just the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody could be moving very slowly, and this somebody more than likely could be the divine masculine. Like, he could be either receiving, okay, I was going to say something totally different, but Spirit just clarified. It could be that the divine masculine is receiving internal communications about who this Queen of Pentacles is to him. Now, the Page of Swords in reverse is normally not at all a damn good card. It's usually messages that are rash, unfiltered. But you know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna say it yet because I'm not sure about that. I need to be sure. Okay, I gotta say what I hear. So for some reason, I'm feeling like this Page of Swords being in reverse here, you guys, is actually going to be that I feel like because of these messages that are coming in to the divine masculine about who this Queen of Pentacles might be to him, it's like I think he's going to filter himself. Like when he does finally say something, he's going to be actually very cognizant about how the fuck he says what he says. Because I get the vibe that he's not trying to be rude. He's not trying to be inconsiderate. He's not trying to cut with truth, even though he's wanting to speak with truth. Page of Swords could also, in the reverse, can indicate just unwise actions, unwise communication, things that happen real fast without thought. Didn't think this all the way through type energy. This could be what some of those internal communications could be about. Whatever the divine masculine might have said to this person, it could have been too fast. He could have spoken in haste, not meaning what it was true information that was coming out, but I feel like the way that he presented it, it wasn't true. It wasn't true. And he knew that. Spirit, give us some more insight, please, about this Queen of Pentacles energy. We got the Seven of Swords here, and really it flipped into the reverse energy here. Hi, Shail. Hi, Denisha Handy. Hi, you guys. If you guys are still here, okay. So when this card came out, technically it came out in the reverse for me, but when I held it up, it was upright. So I think I'm gonna talk about both of those understandings. So this is more air sign energy, okay? But you know what? That makes perfect sense into what I just said. This divine masculine said something that he did not mean, though it was true information. It's like he spoke real shit about the divine feminine and their relationship and their connection at the time. But what he was saying, he was trying to be strategic. He was trying to be he was planning, he was plotting on something. Like I feel like he wanted something to go a certain way. And in that happening, he was still being deceptive somehow with the Seven of Swords. So this was lies, deception, maybe some sneakiness. Which the Seven of Swords isn't always as negative as it may seem, but it can be if you're not being totally truthful and totally forthcoming. Whew. This person didn't mean what they said to you. Like they wanted to speak the truth, but whatever this truth wound up making happen, it did not go the way that the divine masculine intended for it to. So for my example, I always got to put myself out there. I feel like my divine masculine said something to me. He was speaking truth and he wanted me to get the truth and he wanted to be real. But the way that he went about doing it, it was decepticonish. He did not mean it. And then what wound up being the end result of the truth that he spoke wasn't what he wanted to happen. It's like, yeah, I meant to tell you this because I wanted you to know how I was feeling truthfully, but and I really wanted you to operate a certain way. I wanted you to do this, but instead you did the opposite of what I wanted. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. If it makes sense, like the video, comment, whatever. Let me know. Or, comment may be fine. Just let me know if that resonated with some of you guys. I know that resonates with me. Spirit, give some insight about this Seven of Swords in reverse. Whoa. Okie dokie. Yeah, they were lying. The justice card in reverse. Not only were they lying, what they said caused some type of action to take place that they really didn't want. Because of that deception, somebody moved a certain way that they really didn't want them to move. And so some type of sentence, some type of action, some type of reasoning or deliberation took place before they went ahead and spoke what they said. They thought about it and they thought it was going to yield the type of reaction or response that they were hoping, but it didn't. It didn't. I feel like instead it delayed some type of truth. It has delayed some form of truth. The next cards that wound up coming out, I'm going to read them in the way that, judgment here. So what they did, they started something. Like, this is karmic for them. This is karmic for them. It's almost like they caused their karma to come in maybe a little bit faster than what it could have been. With the judgment card here, this is divine timing. This is a divine situation. It's almost like the divine stepped in and was like, let me help y'all because y'all fucking this shit up. Like, let me help y'all real quick. And it's almost like what the divine masculine kind of fumbled with, spirit is coming in and gonna like make it work out for the good. That's that Romans 8:28 energy for me. All things work together for the good of those who are called and chosen. No, those who love the Most High and are called according to the Most High's purpose. I feel as if the divine masculine was very immature in the way that he gave off this truth. And it hurt a little bit still. And it led to something that he didn't really want. But he couldn't take it back because it already came out of his mouth. You know, he already said it. And the divine feminine, took it the way that he said it. Because truth be told, she recognized how some of the stuff that he was saying was real true. And what that did is it's like it put them into this fire that they may not have necessarily wanted to go in willingly. Okay, they would not have wanted to go in willingly, but it's perfect. It's actually working out for the good. If you look a little closer, I'm going to show you guys Facebook in a minute, but if you look really closely, you guys, this person is like their head is down. This looks like the feminine to me. What happened? It's like she didn't want to go into this yet. She knew it was coming, and I even feel like the divine masculine knew it was coming. But both of them they weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for it to happen in the way that it did, okay? But the truth is, while she went in this way, she's going to come out this way. Purified, renewed, more of herself than ever. And likewise, the mirroring is going to be on the divine masculine as well, because this is not just judgment for the divine feminine, it's judgment for the divine masculine as well. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but this is where I'm getting that vibe, guys, that the divine masculine and feminine, for that matter, didn't necessarily want this to go the way that it went. You know, it was uncomfortable. It was painful. But the beautiful thing is it's going to make them both like this. It's going to open them up. It's going to burn away impurities, burn away shit that no longer serves. And that's a blessing. So this whole argument, I'm hearing misunderstanding was really and truthfully a blessing in disguise. I also feel like this is the reason why their woman is going to level up, okay? Some of the issues could have been about money, could have been about finances, okay? Again, these can go either way, right? These can go either way. This can go either way, but you guys had conversations and or arguments, passionate, heated discussions about the finances. Like, you know, maybe somebody was doing a little bit more and they felt like the other person wasn't necessarily carrying their weight. Okay. They were like, listen, I need help. And you guys love each other so fucking much. Like, I feel the immense love, but this was a problem. This was a point of contention for you. And guys, I'm so sorry. I definitely see the comments, but I just don't want to get distracted. I want to make sure that I say what Spirit is telling me to say, so that all the messages for you guys can come out. So that everything that the Most High, that the will of the Creator be done, period. So I'll read the comments if I don't forget before we get off, but I just want to get all the messages out. But please know that I'm not ignoring you guys, okay? I mean, like, in a disrespectful manner. I just want y'all to know. So I'm gonna stop that right there. Oh no, I can't, because we got we got 3 more motherfucking cards. Wow, this is so beautiful, guys. This is so freaking beautiful. So after this judgment takes place, there is a period of confinement and restriction and solitude, I feel, for both the divine masculine and feminine. Even if they're with somebody, okay? Even if they're with someone else, they're not the same. They're not the same. They're not feeling the same. They feel closed off. This is definitely Pisces energy. Oh my God. Remember the bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. Yeah. I also feel like this is like a death for them, okay? This is a death to them. They're like, oh my God. This person's hands, everything is bound. They can't see much of anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what's going on with the divine masculine or feminine, except for maybe what other people may share, or, like what me and Davantry do, like when we unblock the person, that's the only time they get a little bit of insight into what's going on. But this is all being orchestrated by Spirit. It's like something is being put to rest. This is the only way that we would have got the enlightenment. This is the only way we would have gotten the message, you guys, because with us being together, it's like, it's crazy. It's so passionate. It's so loving. But at the same time, it was also just as hateful sometimes. It was just as unnerving sometimes, annoying. It was just as good as it was just as bad as it motherfucking was. And not only that, I think that we were distracting each other. In situations like, we were probably also both sacrificing in a way, sabotaging ourselves in a way. And Spirit was like, now look here, let's help them. We got to help them. Because if we don't, they're going to kill each other. And that's not what they're here for. They have a purpose. They have a mission. And right now, they're allowing flaws and unhealed and unresolved things within them to cut each other up. And this is not what they're here for. You two were brought together to learn from one another. That's it. To learn from one another and then to build together. Hallelujah. 8 of Pentacles. This is about building. This is about building. And what I feel like Spirit is showing us now is that after this judgment, after this period of separation, after this purifying separate, after that is going to come wealth building, nation building, our house. We're going to be able to build our house. This is the 2 of Pentacles coming out twice. I hope you guys can see that. That's setting up wealth, stability, security. For me, that's reciprocal. That's that reciprocity, okay? That is the balance, going backwards and forth. And then look at this, the 4 of Wands. This is my 11-11 card, okay? This is a solid foundation. This is commitment. I feel like I just heard this is recommitting, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if there are some people who were probably divorced and you guys have gone on to live life. You never probably even thought that you guys were going to get back together. And then voila, Spirit is coming, nudging you guys back together. I wouldn't be surprised if there are a renewal of vows, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. And I see somebody mention codependency. Yes. And this is what Spirit is wanting us to come out of, because we were codependent upon each other, but in totally different ways. I feel like the divine masculine was codependent upon the divine feminine to give love, to show all the love in the connection, to do all the bending, to do all the nurturing as far as affection and, maybe changing to changing herself to fit with him. And all the divine feminine wanted was, okay, I want you to reciprocate that energy to me. I have no problem doing that for you. I love doing that for you, right? But the divine masculine, might have had his nose stuck up like, nah, this is all about me. You're supposed to do that for me. Very egotistical. And in the reverse, the divine masculine was like, listen, I need you to match me when it comes to this grinding, this building of a future, of money, of wealth. You know what I'm saying? I need you to get after this money so that we can get material things, so that we can build some shit. And then that was a tug of war, because one person was more focused on the finances and another person was more focused on the love and on the spirit of the relationship. And they was like, listen, this is not working for me. You're not reciprocating the love. And he's like, well, you're not reciprocating helping me with money. So somebody got to get it. And that's where a lot of this back and forth was, just this rigmarole. As much as you guys adore one another, these were some of the issues. I'm going to stop clarifying there, and we're going to hurry up and move on to this Six of Cups. Spirit, give us the energy behind the Six of Cups, please. But that Four of Wands is building a stable home, guys. A firm foundation. This is sure. This is commitment with the Four of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. This is also a celebration, a reception, a wedding. I know a lot of divine masculines and feminines are getting married right now, so congratulations to you guys. Okay, now moving on back to the Six of Cups. I got the Five of Wands here and the Emperor. So I feel like an Aries or a Taurus male is who's reflecting right now. And they could be reflecting on all the different opinions, the differences of ideas, the differences of did I say opinion already? If I did, forgive me for repeating myself. But they're also thinking about the conflict. They're thinking about the arguing, They're thinking about the arguing that went on. You know what? Some of them could be realizing that maybe they were the cause of a lot of the conflict, a lot of the issues. Hold on, y'all. I got to go ahead and plug up the iPhone because it's talking about low battery. And I don't want my people from Facebook Live to miss out on this just because my battery is low. Give me one moment. One moment, guys. Okay. The Emperor is Aries, Taurus energy. It doesn't just have to be them. The Emperor is about, ooh, okay. I just heard something else. The Emperor is about lust. The Emperor is about drive. The Emperor is about just sheer willpower. The Emperor is going to make shit happen. The Emperor's will be done. Okay. But and the Emperor is a person who is very sure of himself. This is the divine masculine energy to me. A person who likes to be in control of himself first, and then, of course, what belongs to him, his domain. There's some type of conflict going on right now. And what I heard was that he was feeling some type of way. He's reminiscing on the passion, the connection that he had, possibly with the divine feminine. He could be realizing how his lust and his desires, possibly for sexual activity, could have caused major conflict in this connection. He could be recognizing that he stirred up a whole lot of shit. You see, there's bees here. Everybody trying to take a swing at this little beehive, stirring up shit. Might get stung. I think the divine masculine got stung. I think he got stung, me personally. I feel like his emotions and his feelings, his passions, they're like kind of like they're all over the place when he thinks about possibly the divine feminine. Like I said, he could be thinking about wanting to have kids, fertility. He's a very fertile person. Again, fertility is showing up again. Remember with that Ace of Wands. But this fertility is not just physical. This could also be with ideas, with work, with something that they're passionate about. They could be having some conflict, internal conflict or external. They could be having some arguments right now, possibly because of a conflict of interest. This could, remember, I was getting X energy as well, even though I think a lot of the divine masculines, the divine feminines are in X right now. We in X status because some of us are separated. But this could also be someone who's literally dealing with an X. So if I'm going to read it that way, the Emperor could be having some conflict about this X that he could be with at this time. Spirit, give us some more insight. What's going on here? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The death card just fell out, and it fell out in the reverse. So right now, I feel like there is no change, no movement. Somebody is being still when it comes to a possible connection. Somebody could have become a stalemate to someone who is their ex. They're not putting any action right now. There's no new life being given at this time. No change. So the Emperor could be seeing that in a situation that came back up from the past, there is still conflict, still mess, still gossip, still issues. Now, the divine feminine, for some of you guys who are in separation, you ain't there. So they can't say that it's the divine feminine. It's that X right now. There's some issues still going on back at the ranch. And somebody is recognizing that, damn, this shit haven't changed. This hasn't changed. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I feel like the Emperor, Aries or Taurus or whatever the divine masculine is connection, I feel like they wanted to offer their cup of love to this ex. They did. They had love for this person. And I feel like they want something to work out with them. But they could be seeing, here's the Knight of Cups, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't get to show you guys. But I feel like they could be realizing that this might not go nowhere. Because even in this Six of Cups, there's this guy offering a cup that's full of flowers to someone else. I feel like the divine masculine wanted to give someone or something from the past a chance. Spirit, in this car, baby, I didn't even get to finish y'all when I said it. What I was about to say is, end this for me. Like, let me know how this is going to end. And the three cards that just came out are the World card, which is definitely about cycles ending. Change is here. Something new is getting ready to totally come in. I said today, Spirit told me today while I was in meditation, Spirit said that somebody who had a soul contract is being released as of today. There are new beginnings. The number 8 for me also indicates new beginnings, you guys. We got the World card. We got the Page of Cups. That's about a message about somebody's emotions or maybe a new beginning about something. Whew. I wouldn't be surprised if the divine masculine heard from somebody that they care about, that they may have not heard of or heard from in a little while, but they could have been hoping that this person would say something. Could have been a part of a third party situation. And it's like they want to travel to this person. They want to see this person. They want to reconnect with this person. And in doing that, that may put somebody else out in the cold, okay? It could be someone who rejected the masculine or someone that the masculine at some point rejected, okay? with the Five of Pentacles being here, this could have been the person that had to leave the connection. Whether it was by force, remember I said with the Hangman, this could have been a situation where somebody really didn't want to do it, but they kind of got pushed into doing it. That's what that Five of Pentacles energy means for me. Woo. I also get the vibe that them talking to this person, them hearing from this person after however long, is bringing completion. There's an ending. And somebody might feel rejected. Somebody may not want to have to do this. I feel like the divine masculines definitely don't want to have to hurt anybody. Even though they didn't hurt people with the decisions that they've made, they didn't want to have to do this, okay? And I feel like this can also be where their conflict is coming from. They really don't want to have to even, and I feel like this could be the karmic. It don't have to be, but it could be the karmic. Or shit, what if it's the divine feminine? Who knows? I don't get that, but we'll know in time. That's what we will know. But for me, I feel it's the karmic with the world card and the wheel of fortune over here before. I feel like something from the past is coming to an end. Because they see it's not really going anywhere. It's not changing. And now, baby, they've already had a taste of the divine feminine. They've had a taste of her in more ways than one. But there's new life here. Look at this. Look at the world card here. You better speak, spirit. I'm going to show Facebook first. With the world card, you see all that greenery, all that new life. It's like spring, okay? Newness, right? And then here with the death card in reverse, that's dark, nothing growing. Normally, with the death card in the upright, would mean, okay, something is ending and something is beginning, but that's not what we have here. We have somebody who ain't changing, a situation that's not changing. And I really feel like it's not changing because it's just not meant. And that's no shade to the karmic. That's no disrespect to the karmic. It's just, it's not changing because, baby, this wasn't meant. This wasn't meant. And the world card is here, baby. Change is here, okay? I feel like the divine masculine literally cannot continue going on the way that he's been going on. Page of Cups. Wow. Page of Cups can also deal with like new creative pursuits, new creative ideas, or messages. But this is messages of the heart for me. That's what this is all day. Unfiltered. They could be coming off a little immature, okay? But whatever. Somebody spoke their feelings recently. That resonates for me. Moving on. And I do feel like that's going to hurt someone else though. But I mean, hey, the divine feminine has been hurt. The divine masculine has been hurt. The karmic has been hurt before. Everybody's been hurt before and they might get hurt again. Spirits, somebody's going to leave. Somebody's going to have to leave. There's going to possibly be a change of residence, even with the world card. Somebody might be getting ready to travel. Somebody might be getting ready to travel. And while they're traveling, they're going to be thinking and reflecting. I feel like they're going to be thinking about either the person that they hurt and rejected at first, and then somebody else going to have to get the rejection, or listen, spirit, one more card to end, just one more, please, to end this whole thing. One more to end the whole thing with the Six of Cups. I ain't talking about the reading. We got to still do the divine feminine. What the flip did I say? We just got the Six of Swords. They are moving on from conflict. They are changing. They're transitioning. They're also going on their spiritual journey, baby. Not to say that they wasn't ever on it, because we're all on this spiritual journey, period. When we were born into this spiritual journey. Moving on. But they're moving on to calmer waters. That is what the Six of Swords means for me. Y'all, why did this Facebook just close like that? The live just stopped for them. Oh, that hurts my feelings for them. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's not working. It could have been because I don't have no more. Well, that's gonna be the end. I'll just share it. We will make sure to share this. Sorry, you guys. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. We are just going to make absolutely sure that I share this video to Facebook. That way, maybe they can pick up where they left off. But yeah, this Six of Swords, you guys, this is about moving to tranquility. We're moving from disorder. We're moving from chaos, even in the finances. I'm hearing something else and seeing something else too. Let me find out that somebody might put somebody out because they realize they've been talking to the divine feminine. They've been pouring out their hearts to the divine feminine. They've been talking about what they want to do with and to the divine feminine. And so now somebody gonna be like, get the fuck out. Get the hell out. I don't know who that may apply to. That's so sad. And I feel like whoever this is, it was a person who's supposed to be loyal, but they're going to be so angry with them, with the dog here and barking like that. They're going to be so hurt, so angry, guarding their house. They're going to be just like, get out. And the divine masculine and the divine feminine may link up together at a period where maybe he's not doing so well financially. But it's okay though, because the divine feminine though loves her divine masculine unconditionally. Even if that Negro did not have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, the divine feminine would be there. See, that's the difference. But I'm gonna shut up. I'm not trying to throw no shade. But yeah, Six of Swords. So this is definitely a transition. This is somebody moving on to peace, serenity, progress on their spiritual journey. And how beautiful for this to be two sixes. How beautiful is that? Started off with a six, we're going to end with a six. Sixes also are about reciprocity and balance in the home. So now, where there was once maybe some conflict in the house, there's going to be peace, tranquility, serenity. Spirit going to be hot, moving. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Now we're moving on to the Wheel of Fortune for the divine masculine. Remember, the first card that came out was the Hierophant in reverse. And for me, that is speaking heavily to the end of some other committed relationship. That's what that says for me. I also feel like it could be with somebody who was pretending to be spiritual, but they really weren't. They really were not. That's 3 cards. Should I take them? I don't know. Got to be more motherfucking careful. Yes, I should. Yes, I should. Guys, if this is not spirit, tell me what it is, okay? I'm on my Jennifer Hudson. If this isn't love, then tell me what it is. All right, moving on. So, following the Hierophant in reverse, which I already told y'all, I really strongly feel that this is the ending of a committed union that may have been false or a fake spiritual union. So this could have been that karmic relationship. I'm just saying what I got to say because I hear it and I feel it. I feel this is the ending of also that soul contract. Remember? With the person who could have been pretending to be spiritual, or they were a spiritual person, but they abused their power. Shit, the divine masculine could be a spiritual person, but he could have also misused and abused his power. All of that shit is coming to an end. All of the low vibrating energy, toxic energy, is over. It is over. And it's so funny because this is a 10 here on this card. The level on my television, I had to cut it down to a 10. And Spirit told me this was a completion. Spirit speaking all the way through. Let me go ahead and show y'all these cards that flipped over. Baby, 6 of Wands. This is the second time that 6 of Wands has actually shown itself. 6 of Wands showed up for the divine feminine. So I'm going to say that it's safe to say, boo-boo, that the true divine union is about to experience victory. Now, Spirit been said this. Spirit said this through me, I'll say personally, maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, possibly a month. I posted on Facebook Live and I said that this, whatever day that I posted it, the name of the video is a day of victory in the spirit for divine unions. I feel like that shit is getting ready to happen like ASAP. It's coming even faster. You understand what I'm saying, you guys? Okay. So the Six of Wands is victory. It's elevation, both spiritually and for real. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, after this union ends, after the divine masculine or even the karmic partner, after whatever takes place that's going to separate them, that's going to cause somebody to have to get out the house, possibly because of financial ruin or mishap or chaos and conflict, it's genuinely going to be a victory for the divine masculine. Whether he sees it as that way or not, it's going to be a victory. And it's divinely appointed and orchestrated with the wheel of fortune being here. It's going to end that connection. But I was about to say that I would not be surprised if he starts to level up. Like his, once he gets out of the maybe initial stupor or sadness, right? He gonna level up. I'm talking about just gonna rise above. Like it almost seems like, I don't know how to describe it, y'all, but it's like money gonna get better, opportunities, divine opportunities for him to do and live the type of lifestyle that he sincerely in his heart, in his most authentic self wants to lead. He's gonna get a chance to do that. That's all I'm trying to say. Like I said, that's what the Ten of Cups is about. It's being true to yourself to the point to where in every way your cups are filled, creatively, physically, emotionally, with the connections that you build. Hallelujah. Ten of Cups is also about everything, like the right friendships, the people that he really knows and loves, or that the divine masculine really knows and loves, and that knows him to his core. These people are going to be happy with him for whatever decision that comes about. Whatever decision that he makes, they're going to know, oh, you did the right thing, bro. We're proud of you. Or sis, if it's, whatever way this divine masculine shows up for you guys. Look at this rainbow. This is the promised union. This is promise of fulfillment. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. That's beautiful to me. That is sheer happiness, you guys. And I don't feel like the divine masculine has experienced this, if ever, or if in a very long time. This is the reason why this is so significant with this wheel of fortune here. This is to him going to be his abundance. His family gonna be together, his wife, his children. I don't know who that's for, but I know that divine masculine about to be happy, and it looks like he is going to take a leap of faith. Somebody might think he a fool, but he don't even got time to think about that, guys. This is a leap of faith. This is optimism. This is a new beginning, a beginning that is full of possibilities. I also get the vibe that this is being carefree. This is being free of burden. This is feeling light. This is not like the 10 of Wands energy, which can be good energy, but it's at the expense of hard ass work, of being exhausted. This is not that energy. This isn't that energy. I get Sagittarius here as well, but that could be any sign. With the sun being here, very, very strong and bright in the back, I really feel like now this person is going to be true to themselves. And that in and of itself is major abundance. Okay. So now we're going to pull all these cards up. I got to reshuffle them because now we're moving on to the divine feminine here. We're going to see what happens. I'm just so excited, you guys. I'm so happy for the divine masculine. And again, this is happening for me, I feel, while a lot of them are separated, okay? You guys are not necessarily with each other right now. Some of you may, and if you are, it's not to say that none of this is going to apply to you, because you could be with somebody, you could be physically living with them, but still feel detached from them, still feel separated from them, for not seeing eye to eye. Temperance card showing itself, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's about a new beginning, a renewed sense of covenant, a renewed sense of stability and security, guys. So beautiful. I'm just shuffling real quick just to, reshuffle the cards, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the Divine Feminine's energy and what came up for her. I'm going to leave the Divine Masculine's cards here because I want to make sure that I see how and remember like how we could be mirroring one another. I'm just going to move it up just a little bit more so I can bring these up right here. So, guys, with the Divine Feminine, and thank you guys for those who are still here with me. I appreciate you guys. I do not take it lightly, okay? So, with the Divine Feminine, the first card that came out, and this was what first made me be like, oh my God, I wonder if I reversed them. But Spirit was like, no, you heard what you heard. Stick with that. But we also know that with Spirit, it could go either way. Like it could be, the energies can be reversed. So, moving on. The first thing we got was the Knight of Swords. That is, I feel like the Divine Feminine is very focused right now. Sweetie, she's focused, she's determined, and she's taking quick, swift action, going after what she wants. And I feel that it's because, and also this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This could be in her thoughts, her ideas, or in communication. So you could have quickly sent somebody a text. You could have just said something out the blue. You know what I'm saying? Because the Knights are flighty. The Knights kind of dip in and dip out. That's the way that the Divine Feminine might have been communicating with the Divine Masculine. Because remember, I blocked mine at first. And I'm not saying that proudly, but it's like I felt like that's what I needed to do in order to heal myself at the time and to kind of just get myself together and get my mind right. Okay? He is unblocked now, but that's not the point. The point is he had got blocked. But then he quickly became unblocked, and I sent a message. I feel like this is somehow detached energy here, okay? So it's like coming in and out. So that message was quick. You didn't care whether or not necessarily he responded, possibly. Or you wasn't needing this to be real deep, you know what I'm saying? This was just something light, airy conversation. Possibly could have been some type of intellectual information that you shared with him. But you put it in there and you left it. Also, when this pertains to ideas that are coming in for the Divine Feminine, ideas are coming in, communication is coming in from Spirit very, very quickly. Things are manifesting very quickly for you as well. And it is because this is your victory, guys. This is your victory. In this spiritual warfare, this is your victory. The insight, the intellect, the intel that you're getting from Spirit is to help you elevate. A lot of you guys could have received promotions on your jobs. If you haven't received promotions on typical 9-to-5 jobs, you could just be understanding and feeling the promotion in the spirit. If you are an entrepreneur, you could be getting ready to really level up and gain a whole lot of followers, a whole lot of recognition because of the work that you put in, the actions that you have taken. They're going to be recognized. Congratulations. Mind you, the Knight of Swords is right underneath the Eight of Pentacles for the Divine Masculine. So I feel like in the regards and in respect to the Divine Feminine, you are quickly going to be getting opportunities. You're quickly about to be getting recognized for whatever it is that you're skilled at. You could be a public speaker. You could be an artist. I don't care what your job is. You could be a teacher, a coach. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, this recognition, this being highly sought after, is coming in quick, and it's going to help you to build your finances, guys. All praises to the Most High. And in that, this is going to be you leveling up and bossing up, because with the Six of Wands, this is right under the Queen of Pentacles energy for the Divine Masculine. That Queen of Pentacles is you. Like I thought, the Chariot came forth. So that's forward movement. That is also progression from the lessons that you may have learned so far through spirit. Whatever intel that spirit has been giving you, letting you know what you needed to do, how you need to move, why certain things have transpired between you and your divine masculine the way that they have, and even the karmic or whoever. Remember, the karmic don't have to be an actual other woman. Even though for a lot of us it truly was, and it is, it could be family members, friends, work. It could be unhealed issues. Anyway, we've learned a lot of lessons, and baby, we taking them lessons that we learned, and we moving forward, honey. I also feel like some of the divine feminists will be getting new cars. You'll be getting new cars, and it could be a car that you've literally always wanted since you were a little child. Okay, with the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups also talks about a sense of innocence. And I'm not just trying to say that the divine feminines are just perfect and innocent in all their ways, but I do feel that there's a level of innocence with the divine feminines. And this is the reason I feel that they're getting this victory, that they're being pushed forward. This also deals with Cancer energy, okay? So this could be dealing with the home life, or you could be a Cancer. Or you can have Cancer really important in your chart where this is going to be affected, okay? The last and final card that came out is the Four of Swords for the divine feminine. And remember, the first card to fly out with this here Eight of Pentacles for the divine masculine was the Four of Swords. Was it not? It was. All right, now the cards that I'm using to clarify the divine feminine cards are my good old traditional Rider-Waite deck. Guys, give me a moment. I want to get a little sip of water because my mouth is getting very dry. I'm going to read some of the comments too. Yvonne's comment just made me laugh. She said, girl, yes, preach and teach. That's what I was called to do, sis. And I'm just doing it. So Yvonne said, I feel like you were there for my conversation yesterday. It was manipulative and deceptive, excuse me. A major tower moment. I'm done. Pookie, you ain't. No offense. No offense. It's just a learning. It's something for us to learn from. I promise you, I'm not trying to be insensitive at all. But it's definitely, it's a major turning point. It's something that needs to happen. Elsie Allen says, you are so speaking to me. I'm a Gemini with a lot of water in her chart. Okay, Elsie. Yvonne Fleming said, lying ass. Yvonne Fleming said, blocked and forgotten. Sis, I love you. And so everything that I'm about to tell you right now is coming from a place of love. You know that man is not blocked and forgotten. You know he not. You mad at him right now. You're mad ain't the word. You're pissed. You're done. Or you feel like you're done, but you ain't done. You love him. That's why you're watching this. Or it's part of it. I'll just say that it's part of it. Elsie Allen said, and your girl is bossing up. Yes. Okay. A lot of the ladies are. A lot of the feminines are. Okay. Royal Hustle, IND says, I pray so. And she said, true. She also says, flow, sis. Yes. Yvonne Fleming said, girl, yes, preach and teach. Also, Royal Hustle said, codependency. Yep. And then Yvonne said, codependency for real. And then Royal Hustle was like, yep. Elsie Allen said, you are speaking truth. And Royal Hustle said, yes, with the sad face and laughing. And then she also said, unconditional love. Yvonne Fleming said, show did. Yvonne Fleming also said, got stung. Woo! Denzel Graham said, okay, let me find out you can sing. Denzel, I can sing just a little bit. Maybe before I go, I'll actually sing something. I feel like singing a praise and worship song. So I think I'll do that before I leave. Don't let me forget, y'all, please. Because I be getting excited, and then once I get done with the reading, I just be off of here. So don't let me forget. I would love to sing for you guys. Okay, Elsie Allen has said, laugh out loud. Yvonne said, excommunicated, and Yvonne has also said, I say. Okay, so let me go ahead and hop into clarifying these energies for the divine feminine. Spirit, why is the Chariot card here? Baby, look, As I split the deck to get ready to shuffle, I see the Four of Wands and I see the Five of Pentacles. So we're going to be moving forward because I feel of the ending of a commitment with somebody else, the ending of that soul contract. Judgment is now showing itself. Spirit said it's time. Spirit said it's you done. This has served its purpose. This has run its course, dear. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's that celebration. That's that wedding. That's the renewal of commitment. Possibly, remember I was saying that about that. Justice card showing itself in the upright this time. There is fairness. There's justice. There's truth. There is balance that is getting ready to come forth. Because it is time. Like Rafiki said, it is time. Goddamn, it's time. This has been going on for too long. Eight of Wands showing itself with the Justice card at the bottom. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of us are going to be getting some type of information and insight about this karma, because the Justice card can also deal with karma. I feel like we're going to hear about it. Even if it's not directly from the Divine Masculine or the karmic, we're going to hear about it. At this time, the Ten of Cups is showing itself with the Eight of Wands. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody is calling talking about we're their happiness, or they're ready to reconnect or something. But even if it's not with the relationship, it could just be that we have an opportunity that we're excited about. Four of Wands showing itself again, along with the Ten of Cups, and the Strength card also showed itself. So yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting messages about passionate, creative endeavors that we want to be a part of. So Spirit, the first thing I want to ask about is this Chariot. We got the Three of Swords here, okay? Like I said, didn't I say? I think I said somebody's going to be heartbroken here. The Chariot card was initially underneath the Six of Cups. So I really do feel like that's whoever that is from the past, whoever that is that the Divine Masculine did want to extend some love to because of the feelings that they did have. I think that's the energy that will be, experiencing this heartbreak and confusion, baby. This person is confused and they have been fighting against this. With the Seven of Wands here as my second card with the Three of Swords, I feel like this person, whoever it is, has been fighting very hard against this. They've been very guarded against this heartbreak, very guarded against this progression and this forward movement. But I'm just, I don't think there's anything that they can do about it. I also can see this as, even though there's going to be some forward movement, somebody from the past could be getting ready to come up and talk to the Divine Feminine about some forward movement. And the Divine Feminine is going to remember, hey, I'm heartbroken, or you broke my heart possibly. And they may be very guarded at this time, okay? With this Seven showing up, I definitely feel like it's something spiritual. Devil energy, to me, this is about the Capricorn, whoever's got Capricorn in their charts. This, and not saying that it's just whoever, because I have Capricorn in my chart too, and I feel like, and I know that I've done the chart on my other person's person, and she got Capricorn too, and so does my husband. But the point I'm trying to make is this is that codependency, this is that karmic union, this is that soul contract that is not for the highest good. It's just lust and material things with no real love, no deep unconditional love. This is that shit like, you do for me, I do for you. If you don't do for me, then I won't do for you. This is familiarity. This is wounds. This is pain. This is hurt that they're tied to. This is generational curses. This is addictions. We're moving on from that. We're going forward. Heavy Capricorn energy there. Spirit, give us some more insight into this Chariot. Why is it here? Ooh, we got two cards. Page of Wands showed itself. The first thing that came out was this Three of Cups. So this moving on, I feel like moving on from a third party situation, but it doesn't have to just be a third party situation. This is moving forward, and this is going to be something that is celebrated, something that's happy, a joyous occasion. Spirit been told me no more three, but two. Page of Wands. This is about new, passionate messages, maybe. And I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I bet you wonder how I knew. Something, whatever how you say it. I don't know it, y'all. I suck. I'm terrible, but that's not the point. Wow. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck at this time. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. I feel like for some of you guys, the divine masculine could have been dealing with two fire sign women who had like earth and air, and it was earth, wind, and fire in the charts of the fire signs, okay? And so he could be moving from one fire sign to the other fire sign with the Queen of Wands here. But if it's not, this is just the fact that we're moving to somebody who's confident in themselves, who's generous, who's warm, who's loving, who can take action. But likewise, you could be moving away from somebody who was doing that. This is why it took so long for this shift to happen, because this is who they thought. Like, I feel like they could have thought that the karmic was this person. They could have got, I'm telling you, they got us confused, y'all. They had us confused. They had us confused. Me and one of my sister friends, we talk about the fact that I feel like people can have more than one twin. Like there's a good twin and there's, or like, not, I don't want to say good or evil, but there's a light twin and then there's a twin of darkness. Okay. Y'all get shit. To me, this is the dark twin. You understand what I'm saying? You match each other's frequency when it comes to pain, hurt, struggle, abandonment, addiction, lust, material desires, being distracted by material gain and all this other type of shit. Hurt, whatever I said, whatever else, this could be. Y'all have an attachment, abuse. You're attached because of the pain, the suffering that you've gone through. But that's not the same as the twin of the light, though. That twin brings healing. This twin, you're going to have more and more pain. Y'all going to get on each other's nerves and y'all going to still be bonded by trauma. That's what the Capricorn card deals with for me as well sometimes. Although it's not always that. The Page of Wands, I feel like that's new, passionate messages. Spirit, what is it here for? What is the Page of Wands here for? What are the energies surrounding the Page of Wands? I definitely feel like about forward movement for sure, since it's clarifying the Chariot. The Queen of Cups. They want their spiritual boo. They want their spiritual boo, okay? Again, I'm feeling like this person, this fire sign, could have a lot of water in her chart. She's loving. She is their lover. I heard the lover of their soul, okay? And also the lover the soul who he loves. This is who that Page of Wands is about, okay? And that makes sense, especially since Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could have been the one to reach out and message that person. I said that at the beginning of this reading, I said that there was a possibility that the divine feminine could have reached out to the divine masculine, and it's like, gave him some pep in his step. I almost let him know some shit was real. I feel like this is what that Page of Wands and this Queen of Cups energy could be reflective of. Like somebody reached out, said something, you know what I'm saying? And that just sparks conversation. All right, Spirit. And look at this shit. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. That was destined to happen. That was an appointed time for that to happen. And I feel like it's going to shift some shit. It's going to change some things. It's already in motion. This is already in motion. Spirit, let's move on to this Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here for the divine? We are thinking about bossing up. We're getting ideas. We're getting messages from Spirit about how we can boss up. That's what's happening for us, for some of us. We're in meditation about how we can become more fiscally responsible and financially secure and stable so that we can really have something to offer our divine masculine. Not that we never did, baby, because trust and believe, we always had something to share with him. Even if he didn't understand it, we are their wish fulfillment. Also, I feel like a lot of us are praying and we're talking to spirit about the desires of our hearts. And spirit has said, wishes granted, sis. Miracles are coming in, sis. And this miracle is what's going to put you on the map to be the boss woman that you are, the queen of pentacles that you are. Remember, the queen of pentacles energy is who the divine masculine was happy to hear from. This is also that victory. Remember the Queen of Pentacles, I was saying how the Queen of Pentacles, the victory card is right underneath the Queen of Pentacles energy in the divine masculine's reading or his setup and spread. And I said that it's because it's a victory for us. The working effort that we've been putting in the spirit, in meditation, also with action and our thoughts and our intellect is paying off. Baby, you are the star. I wouldn't be surprised if some of us are going to literally pop up and be famous what it seems like overnight. But it's not overnight. A lot of us have been working on shit. Been who the fuck we are. I feel like a lot of the divine feminines could have always felt like, I know that I'm the shit. I know I'm a star. Guys, didn't I tell y'all we was going to be mirroring the masculines? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? 10 of Pentacles came out for them. If I'm not mistaken, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. This is that ancestor-approved relationship. This is building family wealth. This is who the divine masculine is about to build with. We're leveling up. Cycles are ending on both sides because we got the Wheel of Fortune actually came out for the divine masculines. It showed itself to us. Baby, spirit, in this for me. You know what that means. Strength and the Hanged Man came back out again. I feel like because of that period of separation and restriction and confinement that we were in, you guys, and the new spiritual enlightenment that had to come in on our behalf, it's what strengthened us. We leveled up. We allow our spirit man to control ego, to control the way we act, what we actually do. And now they're working in unison together to create all of this. The Pisces, remember, I think I said how this was similar to me. The Four of Swords and Pisces, this hangman energy, it's all about being to oneself as well, retreating. Now, this could have been a forced retreat, but nevertheless, retreat happened nonetheless. Some of you guys could be on a ship, going on a cruise, or you could have just, taken a little road trip, gotten to yourself, you're in a hotel somewhere. But you have gotten the insight that you needed. You've gotten away from others so that you can hear clearly from yourself and from spirit. And this is what has helped you to get clarity, to overcome all the obstacles that you guys have been through. We've gone through a lot. This looks like an 8 to me. The infinity symbol, balance, reciprocity. And this is another 8. Didn't I say that 8s to me are also like new beginnings? Today is also the 8th day. And every card has been about wealth. 888 talks about prosperity. It talks about abundance, guys. Spirit, I'm done with you. I ain't gonna play with you no more. Not soul ties. Not soul ties. This is the divine union. This is the healing union. Hallelujah. Whew, gosh. I asked them to end it. I'm done. I'm not totally done. I'm done with clarifying. Now we're going to move on. Oh, no, I'm not. Why am I playing, guys? See, I got too excited. This was the end for me. I was like, this might as well be over. Spirit, clarify. Y'all, hold on. I gotta re-moisturize. We can't have dry, crusty lips. I cannot stand that. A pet peeve. Woo. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Spirit, you on a roll. You on a roll. Let's clarify this okay. Six of Wands. What is this victory in regards to? I'm not playing. I know you're supposed to come out like that, boo. I don't think you're supposed to come out like that. So you, yes, you was. I just heard what Spirit said with these messages together. Okay. So far we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is Gemini, Aquarius, CAN, all these cards. I don't want it. Y'all, a lot of cards just came up out of her. I'm so upset. I'm not. I have to. I done looked at them. I have to. So let's just roll with it. Let me go fast because this is a lot of damn energy, guys. A lot. But we're grateful, Spirit. Let me not complain. So the victory comes in the form of this. A lady who was abandoned by possibly, and I feel like we know it's the divine feminine, so let me not even pretend. The divine feminine who may have been abandoned, who may have been in separation, who may have been rejected by her divine masculine is coming out of that because they are going to be the ones who are going to be renewing vows, renewing covenants, or possibly coming into covenant for the first time. You're not going to be single anymore, period. Okay. So that's that with that. There's going to be a wedding celebration. There's going to be engagement, or even if you guys already feel like you're connected, you're just going to be moving in together, reestablishing a house together. That's victory for you. It's coming as an ending and beginning with the death card in the upright. There's no longer no movement. There is going to be change, transformation. Your union with the death card being here has totally undergone transformation. I don't know when it's going to happen. Don't ask me. That's not my business. You just be on the lookout for it. After somebody had so many options, they felt, okay, had so many decisions, so many choices, so many different ways that they could have gone, that they were confused. They didn't make a decision at all. Okay. They could have been steadily daydreaming about their empire, but now that has changed. They got clear about what they wanted. Spirit had to help them, though, guys. Spirit totally had to help this person make this decision. They did not come to this conclusion on their own. This is why the Ace of Swords is here. Because these, baby, leave it up to them. They would that Seven of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. So yeah, Spirit definitely had to help them because they was all over the place. Literally. Oh, that's beautiful what you said. Yeah, Yvonne, because that's true too. That's true too. A lot of you guys, let me say it like that as well. A lot of you guys will be recommitting to yourself. But you know, let me tell you what Spirit told me too on my Facebook page. If we aren't Facebook friends, please go over there, you guys. I'd love to have you, but please message me and let me know that we connected on Facebook first. Because if you don't, then I'm probably not going to accept you. And I'm not even trying to be rude. It's just creepy out here. Okay. But the point I'm trying to make is Spirit said to me also during meditation, and you guys, when y'all see it, whenever you get a chance to, you'll know I'm not lying. It said that when we focus on us, when we focus on self, when we love self, we are loving the one, the all. And then it even went to put it towards the 144,000 unions, or the twin flame unions, which some people know it as, is that when you love yourself, you loving your twin. Period. So it goes both ways. There are going to be those of us who are recommitting to self, and in recommitting to self, we're also recommitting to the union itself. And then there are some of us who had already done this part, and now we're going to literally be coming back into union. You're going to know which one you are because you already feel this energy. You've already gotten these messages. It's not new. Moving on. Clarity came in for somebody, possibly for both parties. because we definitely be mirroring each other. Clarity came in as if from the divine, and we were able to make a wise, logical, reasonable, truthful decision. One that's going to bring balance in the finances and in the home. This is always my power couple card. This could also be that a lot of you guys could have Libra in your chart, okay? You're going to be charitable. There's going to be cooperation in the home when y'all reconnect and y'all recommit, baby. There's going to be peace, balance. Hallelujah. And this is coming after a period of deception. This is coming after, also, I feel like this is my card about having to do things in quiet, in secret. A little kid is walking around here. Hold on, y'all. Nobody rang the doorbell yet. But anyway, yeah, this is about planning. You guys could have been asked to keep a lot of things quiet as well. But I also definitely get the vibe that this was somebody who was operating in sheer deception. They were trying to be sneaky, conniving, cunning, and in a negative way. And as a result of that, they are not receiving their emotional fulfillment. And that's their ending. Like, that's their judgment. That's how this cycle ends for them. Okay? And for you, that's victory. For me, for some of these connections, this is that karmic connection, or this is that soul tie, or a connection that was not the contract that divine wants to be in place. And look at this. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. This is the world card. Again, we got that for the divine masculines. And I was saying that that was the ending of that cycle. And I kept feeling like that was the ending of the cycle with the X or the karmic. And again, it comes out again. So I'm going to stop with that. And now we're going to clarify the last and final card, guys, which is this Knight of Swords. Spirit, thank you so much for being present. Thank you. Y'all, Spirit said we was coming out of a spirit of lack. And I really do feel like this is what that's about. It may not be the only meaning and understanding, but I really do. I feel like this is the end of lack and poverty for a lot of us, period. Because Spirit says so. It's time. Also, I feel like this is somebody possibly letting go or releasing something or someone. So in recommitting to ourselves, we let go of possible, just like fear, anxiety, or whatever for our connection, and we're focusing on ourselves. And that brings us victory as well. Whoa. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. For some of us, we're no longer putting in a lot of work or energy into whatever connection that's taking the focus off of us. For some of us, we had a person who wasn't putting in towards us, so we're letting that go. We're releasing that. I also feel that this is releasing fear of failure with our businesses as well. We got the Two of Swords here, so this was indecision. This was not being clear, not being sure about what decision to make at all, so we didn't make one. But with the Knight of Swords being here, I'm pretty sure we're very clear now about what we're supposed to be doing. So this is also what we're releasing: doubt, conflict. You're releasing conflict as well. And in doing that, a new offer is going to come in. A possible offer of love or just a creative opportunity. This is Cancer, Scorpio, or Piscean energy. The Wands, the Five of Wands is the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. The Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is represented here with the Two of Swords. But it's like after we quickly begin to focus on ourselves and step away from all the shenanigans that was going on, we're going to get an offer of love. Or if it's not an offer of love, bare minimum, and it's 1:44 on the clock and counting, bare minimum, our person is going to come flying in with an apology. for all this mess. And if it's not an apology, they're just going to let you know how they feel about you. Period. Or, of course, this could be us offering this cup of love to ourselves. Because I also feel like with us, sometimes we do that. We go in and out with giving love, even to ourselves. We do that for like a hot second after a breakup. And then after that, we off to trying to give it to the next person. So whichever message resonates with you, take that. And it looks like walking away from something that no longer serves us in search of that ninth cup. And that is wish fulfillment, that is abundance, that is being okay within yourself. That's that. It's okay to be selfish right now. It's okay to focus on you. It's okay to love on yourself. It's okay to self-heal, to perform self-care. It's perfectly okay. Spirit said that's what's going to bring a lot of us into union faster. It's what's going to accelerate the union. You better focus on yourself, honey. Because you and your twin are the same. So that's that with that. I'm going to go ahead and ask Spirit to, we already have the affirmation cards that came out. We got two. And one is for the divine masculine. The other one is for the divine feminine, although they can apply to both of us. So don't take it. You don't have to separate nothing. Both of these messages. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys about the bottom of the deck real quick. It's called Celestite. And it says, hold on, let me put this one down. It says, are you hearing messages from your angels? Have you noticed your life flows easily as if divine timing is working in your life? I think a lot of us have. I think I mentioned a little bit earlier how some of us realized that when we disconnected, when we released some of the things and the energies that we were experiencing in this connection, stuff started happening for us a little faster, a little quicker. I know that resonates for me. You know what I'm saying? And for some of us, that definitely is a sure sign that you aren't with the right person. But for others of us, we was with the right person. It's just not the right timing right now. Moving on. Peace is yours. You have a team of angels on your side, illuminating and orchestrating your life. And they respond to your thoughts, your wishes, and dreams according to divine plan. This is the overall energy of all of this and of the affirmations that are coming forth at this time. We're going to read the ritual-related quartz first. This was the one for the divine masculine here, okay? The archangel that's associated with the celestite is Archangel Uriel. The affirmation here is, I am at peace. Legions of angels are my personal entourage, helping me every day in every way. I am aligned with the divine plan, and my ancestors direct me on my path. I am grateful for the knowledge that they impart to me. That's the truth. That was how I definitely felt today with getting these messages. I'm not even gonna lie. I felt so grateful and so loved. Okay, ritual-related quartz. This is how it looks. And this is the card that I felt like heavily was for the divine masculine, okay? But it could go either way. It says, are you ready to move forward with your life? You have the courage within you to move ahead with your ideas by getting the wheels in motion to create your project or intention. Recognize the amazing and powerful person that you are and shine on. Archangel Uriel also associated with this card. It says, I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and the motivation to live life to the fullest. Financial abundance is mine. My connection with the divine is alive and well, and I am energized, healthy, and strong. I did get some messages as well about our diets and I'll say about my personal diet. Spirit was telling me I definitely need to just like cold turkey cut out a lot of the things that I'm doing. And it's supposed to assist with us obviously hearing from them more, just being sharper, more clear, and all that kind of stuff. So Yep, I already know what I have to do. And some of you guys could have also received messages from Spirit as well about how you need to cut out certain things in your diet. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling y'all. Spirit love you and I love you too. And that's the only reason why they wasting their time telling you anything. I can assure you of that. It's all love. Golden topaz. This is for the divine feminine, okay? It says, do you need to recapture your personal power? Surround yourself with people who recognize your talents, intelligence, creativity, kindness, and thoughtfulness. Their appreciation will amplify your goodness. Share your inner wisdom and beauty. It is time to reclaim and amplify your personal power. Archangel Jophiel here is the archangel that's associated with this stone, and it says, "Oh my God, oh my God!" I'm okay, y'all. I'm gonna explain why I just had a whole crazy moment right there. Okay, it says, "I am a shining star, honey. You are my shining star. Don't you go away. Oh no, baby. I wanna be right here where you are until my dying day." That's why I did that, y'all, because maybe 2 or 3 nights ago now, I was experiencing some clairaudiency, which is where you hear messages through voices, music, and all that kind of stuff, right? And the song by the Manhattans came on, Shining Star. And Spirit told me that these were messages from the divine masculine to their feminines. And I shared it on my page. If you don't believe me, just go look. Go look. Okay, moving on. So it says, I focus on all of my good attributes and I amplify them. So it's time out for focusing on our weaknesses. It's time out for focusing on the places where we're not so strong. Okay, so don't pay attention to that. The scripture that came up to me that one of the nights that I was thinking about this was, think on the pure things, think on the holy things. Those are the good things about us. Think about only what's good, because that is what will be magnified. That's about the law of attraction. That is about manifestation. What you focus on is what you will see more of. So that's why the Bible was talking about, okay, only think on the things that are holy, that are pure. That's about goodness. That's about the things that the good attributes in you that you want to continue to exude. Moving on. I focus on all of my good attributes and amplify them. I see my path shining brightly before me. And I have the courage to step forward with joy and enthusiasm. And I help others as I radiate my magnificence. That is what Peacock Copper is about. Okay, what do you think of when you think about a peacock, baby? Especially the male peacocks, honey. They're some of the most beautiful peacocks ever. They fluff them tail feathers up and they spread them things real wide, and you can see all the beautiful colors. And that's what helped them get chose, okay? I'm just trying to tell y'all. That's all. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. I am so excited, y'all. I mean, God, source, universe, whatever you guys call them. I still call it God, but I know it's all. I'm talking about they came through and showed out today, okay? And I'm very grateful to be a vessel for that. So, guys, that is all. If this resonated with you, give the video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed already to the channel, you guys, please do so. I would be elated to have you guys as a fellow subscriber, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. I do have an Amazon wish list that I hope and pray that some of you guys will support my channel and help it grow with. I'll put that in the comments before I go. Oh Lord. Yeah, I just put too much on myself, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna read the rest of the comments here and then I will be signing off, you guys. I love y'all so much with the love of the Most High. Let me just do this real quick before I forget. The shop is amazon.com. Remnant Girl. We're just gonna go ahead and get that, put that in the chat. You guys can buy things off of my wish list, and you can also get like a free reading of your choice when you do that. And it doesn't matter, what it doesn't matter what price that I don't have all that on there. It's just if you get something from my wish list, you get a reading of your choice. Okay. There's another shop that I have too that I can't think of right at the moment, but I'll put it all in here and everything like that. Thank you guys so much. I don't got nothing else to say. I'm good. Let me go get these links real quick and put it in here. But these are the different ways that I'm asking that you guys help to support me, and help to support my channel so that I can continue to do what I'm doing, because I really feel that, baby, I am called to this, okay? And that's why I do it. That is why I do it. So yay, guys, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all alone now. Bye. Oh no, I'm not. I said I was gonna sing for y'all. See, y'all done forgot. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Y'all forgot. But it's cool. Thankfully, Spirit reminded me. What song do I want to sing? Oh yeah. Let me cut my little music down. And let me get my microphone, my wands. Here we go. And this is basically a song of gratitude at this point. I'm taking it to church because I'm a church girl, guys. So anyhow, here we go. Me. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord. You save my soul. You save my soul. You save my soul. So I will choose to thank you, Lord. You are our friend. You are our friend. You are our friend. And we will choose to thank. I will choose to serve. I will choose to thank you, Lord. Okay, guys. Thank you. Whoa. Woo, I can see better now. Bye, you guys. It's been real. Remember, come find me on Facebook. Naeem Shakam. I'm going to spell my name. That way you guys can come and search for me, okay? All right. It's been real. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. Thank you so much. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. I thought I hit the end button.